Hi everybody, Remy Rex here and welcome to another Marvel Snap video. So some of you might have been following along to my Let's Play that I've been doing. So I did decide to start playing Marvel Snap as a Marvel Strike Force player. I did also play Marvel Future Revolution as well. I think I've just about given up on that. I have still got my account, but that game doesn't seem to have survived very much. So what I wanted to do in this video is kind of give an overview and a review of Marvel Snap and kind of what I'm doing, how I'm playing and how I like it. So as you can see here, I've managed to get to number 86 or level 86 on the collection level. Now this goes up and up and up and up and up for ages. So this is kind of your grind here. And in order to get that higher, you have to level up your cards. So these are all my cards here. Now leveling up your cards doesn't actually do anything to them. It just makes them like look nicer basically. So that's kind of the main one bit there, and then you have all your kind of missions and levels here, and you've got missions, and then there's a that you have to do and things like that, and then a season pass. What I'm going to do in another video, I'm going to break this down loads, and once that's out I will link it in the description and stuff, but it'll be part of my Let's Play about kind of what it all means. So the question is should you download Marvel Snap? Should you play Marvel Snap? And what's it like being a Marvel Strike Force player? On my kind of simple answer, quick answer is yes. Yes, you should download Marvel Snap. Even if you don't have that much time to play, or you think, oh, it might not be for me, or anything like that, just give it a go, because it is really, really fun. I've really been enjoying it. There is a lot of strategy to it. It starts you off nice and easy. There's no, fear of missing out. There's no, you're going to be behind, so you've got to catch up. It's not even that expensive as a spender either with the currency at the moment, because the game's quite new, and also it doesn't necessarily require you to play at set times or do a specific amount each day or anything like that. And I actually even missed a day to see how that would affect me. So a few things that you have is you've got the shop. Obviously it's a game, it's going to be a shop, and as you can see, some of the prices, it's not actually that bad for kind of what you get here, so that's kind of not too bad. Gold is kind of probably the rarest currency, so as you can see here, I can't even afford any of these. You've then also got some fast upgrades here, which are the credits. You get credits by climbing those levels. So again, the more you play, the more credits you're going to get. But you can buy credits with gold. You get a free one every day. So if you do log on daily, you get 50 free credits. So that's probably where it's worth it. And then buying gold is where you spend your real money. And again, obviously you can spend a lot of money to get gold to transfer into other currency, but you don't necessarily have to do that. There is also a seasons pass, so if you want to get the bit like again in Strike Force where you've got the free one, you can also do the season one, and it is only $8.99, and at the moment there's a Wakanda one, obviously because of the film, and that's actually pretty reasonable for the things that you get. You do get some really good stuff in the free one, but also in the locked one is obviously the better stuff. So $8.99 isn't, I don't think, it's too bad for a month, and again it's not too grindy to get this here. You then also have your missions, so you have your daily missions. So this is kind of like your daily objectives in Marvel Strike Force, where it tells you what you need to do. So I have to play 2 cost cards, and then I have to win a location with 20 or more power. I have to do that 4 times, after that 4 times, and that gets you these. And then if you open these, and it gets you things that you win. So you can see I've done those there, and they refresh every now and then, or you can refresh them for gold. So again, you can go on at those certain times to do it, but they do give you quite a big window to get them done. And then you've also got the missions here as well, and as you can see I'm working up to mine, so I've got those. And then again, these aren't going to unlock for a day, and these aren't going to unlock for a week, so you can't do it all in one go. It is making you pace yourself. Obviously you can keep playing if you want to, and just keep going and grinding and unlocking more cards, but you don't have to. So how the game kind of works quickly, just to cover this a little bit. So each card has a specific move. So for example, Cable, it's an on reveal deck, so there's different types of cards on reveal cards, sorry, not deck, that do different things. Put the bottom card of your opponent's deck into your hand, so you're going to be stealing one of theirs. Now as you can see, I have it ready to upgrade, and as you can see here, it's quite expensive. It's 200 credits, so I'm not going to do it, because upgrading that would not change what this does. He's 2 energy to play, and he gives me 2 power, and I'll explain what that means in a moment. Mr. Sinister, as you can see, so he's an on reveal card. Add a Sinister clone to this location with the same power. So for 2 energy, you'd be getting 4 power. And again, you can see here, I haven't upgraded him yet, so to get him to uncommon level, which I can't do, is only 25 credits. So to do them the first little bit, it's not so bad. Scarlet Witch, again, so she's 2 energy and 3 power. On reveal, replace this with a location with a random new one. We'll talk about locations in a second. So I've got quite a few on reveal cards. You also have what do we call on reveal? So you also have cards like this, which doesn't do anything, it's just a power card, so it's 6 energy, but it's going to get me 12 points. I've got 2 different variants of Hulk, which is quite cool. Again, 6 energy, 12 points. That's another on reveal. It's another on reveal. Ongoing, so you've also got ongoing cards. So I've got Namor, he's 4 energy, 5 points, and plus 5 power if this is your only card at the location. You can then build your different decks. So I mostly use this deck up here. I haven't really played around, I haven't had much time to do too many different decks, and these are the cards that are going to be in my deck. So every time I play a match, I'm only going to have these cards to play with. So you can see here I've got a mixture of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 energies, and I'm going to show you how that works. But you can build different ones. Here I've got an ongoing deck here as well. So I'm just going to play one round quick, and I hope I win, to show you kind of how it works. So you match up against somebody, and it does match you to somebody of similar level. So you're not going to go in with your like baby hand and go against like the number 1 player in the game. You have 3 locations in each match, and you have 6 turns, so 1 of 6, and each turn you get 1 additional energy. Now the energy doesn't overrun, so turn 1 is 1 energy, turn 2 is 2 energy, turn 3 is 3 energy. First location we have is Fisk Tower, so when a card moves here, destroy it. So if we place a card there, it's fine, but if we moved it from another location, it's not. Now I don't have any 1 energy cards in my hand, so I have to end my turn here. Now they have Mantis. Now Mantis, if I did a card there, they would draw a card from their deck, which I didn't do, so that's fine. Now we've now got our second location. After each turn, cards here lose 1 power, so we really don't want to put cards there. I'm going to put Cable because I've only got 2 energy, and that's the only one I can do, and I'm going to put it here because I don't want to put it there in case it has a negative points. Now what you need to do in order to win the game is you need to win the most locations. So you see how this is lit up orange? That's because I'm winning that location. You don't want, it's not the highest points overall. That's the mistake I made to start with. Okay, whoever has more cards here gets 100 power, so that's quite a good one. Now Hawkeye, if you play a card here next turn, you get plus 2 power, so I'm going to put him there because the chances are I'm going to want to play a card there. Now I didn't use all my energy, which is fine. Now this person is not optimizing this card the most because adjacent locations have plus 2 power, so they should have put that there, and then he would have done 2 to each of those. But who am I to tell him? So I'm now going to put the Thing there because that's going to give me more points, and he's my only 4 power. I don't actually, no, I don't want to do that. Don't want to do Namor because he's, if you're only card, you get plus 5 power. I'm actually going to do Hulkbuster and Ant-Man because I want to have as many cards here as possible. And what you have to do is you have to watch to see where your opponent's going. So Yondu just destroyed a card from my deck, and now they've played a cable, so now they're getting a card from my deck. So they're going for the middle. That's going to go like that. So I'm going to be winning this location. This is also helping me get my 20 points or more, which is good. Now Scarlet Witch, now she's an interesting one because she does change the location. Now I was going to try, I need to put 3 cards there, but I do want to put Namor in the middle to try and give me more points. So I need to see, I do need to put an extra card there. Oh, this is tough because you do want to use as much energy as possible, but I do need to have a card there. I mean, we could actually just put Abomination there just in case we end on evens. Then it's going to be, so they're going for the middle location, so I'm potentially going to let them have the middle location unless I can get it for more power. Now I have to be careful because after each turn cards here lose, so he's only on 2 points, but if I put Namor there then we get more points, so we're going to win. But if he puts a card there, I'm going to lose it, but I've got 17. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to risk it and I'm going to put Scarlet Witch here. Now Scarlet Witch changes the location, but you want to use all your energy on the final turn because why not? I probably should have snapped something else you can do, but it's not going into too much detail. So this is why the game is quite good, because it is strategy and it's a bit like Marvel Strike Force where you have to use your brain and the skills and things like this. So as you can see, I have won overall because I won the 2 locations. Okay, so you have to use the strategy of the cards and knowing what cards work well together, making sure you have a good mixture of numbers, and then also the locations as well. So it's quite a bit to learn, a bit like Marvel Strike Force, but it does, I don't know, it just makes it really good and it's kind of really good fun, and you kind of get into the swing of, you know, working out what's good. Like you want to wait to lay Namor till last because obviously people are going to know that you're not going to put another card at that location, so then they know they can try and get more points than you. So things like that. Laying Scarlet Witch is a bit of a risk. It kind of didn't really matter too much there because on turn 6 you can move cards to this location, but I did it on turn 6, so that's not really going to affect it. And then I was lucky to get this location so I could get my points of higher than 20. So there's, you know, there's a lot to it. And it is really interesting. Obviously it's quite early, so they're probably going to develop it. I can now level up my Namor to rare, so again it's just going to make the card look different. The other thing that I really like is the artwork is so lovely and so beautiful with this. It's really nice. You know, if you are a big fan of Marvel characters and things like that, then they have absolutely, you know, really done well with, if I show you some of my deck, you know, some of these, this artwork is lovely. You know, there's Nightcrawler, there's a lot of characters in the game that like Moon Girl, like I don't have a clue who she is and things like that. I mean look at that. I mean that's just beautiful. You know, so it is really nice, it is really well done. Obviously you've got the 2 Hulk variations there, so there is a good mix of you know, character and artwork. So that's kind of my review and a quick overview of how to play it. I definitely think it is worth downloading, having a little play, even if you're only going to go on it once a day. I only got it once a day. As I said, I did go a day where I didn't go on it. I'm going to do a couple more episodes in my Let's Play to kind of go through a little bit more as I'm learning, but there's lots of kind of content out there for people obviously who've had like early access and have managed to kind of give good guides and stuff. But definitely think it is worth having a play. It is completely different to Marvel Strike Force. I didn't think I would like it, but I really like the strategy behind it, and again kind of using your brain and being clever and kind of working out energy, working out what works well, trying to figure out what your opponent's doing and things like that. So do let me know in the comments down below if you have downloaded it, what you think, if there's anything else that you think kind of would help people decide whether to play it or not, and things like that. And I'll see you all in another video very soon.